Sagittarius, this is Kim. Here is your reading. We're going to pull from the Luluwen, I think that's how you pronounce it, classical tarot deck, and I'm using Rider-Waite, just regular Rider-Waite tarot deck to clarify. So let's go ahead and keep these cards going, shuffling. Hope you're doing really good, Sagittarius. I hope that everything's good where you are. Okay. Whoa. Card coming out on accident, but it's the moon. Okay, so some unknowns or some hiddens. Okay, Knight of Cups on the bottom. The Knight of Cups on the bottom. Oh, what's going on? Okay, well, don't worry, Sagittarius. We're going to figure this out. Okay, well, that's what's going on. About to be a big shift in perspective. There's about to be a big shift in perspective on how things are moved or how something gets moving, like gets itself moving. Tell me about the sun energy here. Past energy. Kind of taking your energy out of a situation or not seeing something really clear. Yeah, it's more about not seeing something clear. Okay, so making a big move, Empress energy, making big moves, left a situation behind, actually, literally, with that Six of Swords energy, and then the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Could have been a shifting, a big move for new thought paradigm, new thought shift. Cognitive shifts can create big ripple changes, right? So maybe it's talking about some kind of like CBT or something like main, changing the wiring and the ways of thinking. Can you do that? Is that possible? I think so. I think there's some temporary hardships to go through because of it, but ultimately there's something that's going to be rehabbed. That's a word. Three of Wands energy is a challenge. The Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse? Because that would be your heart of the matter. So that has to do with family relations. Okay. Has to do with family relationships. And I would say that some people are just not getting along within the family because of Temperance being in the reverse. So there's kind of like this... it feels like a divine detachment. And the reason I say that is because there's some people here in this group that are just never going to get along. And honestly, that's what takes the magic out of everything. When you have some people who just refuse to get along, then you've got a situation where there's magic that could be used and no one wants to use it. So that's a sad situation in itself. I don't know what's going on. I would say that this is a long journey, or something that you're going on is going to be a long journey. Yeah, okay. And it has to do with some kind of investment, some kind of either commitment or non-commitment or breaking of a commitment issue. Might have to do with the Taurus or King of Pentacles, whoever would represent the King of Pentacles, head of household, that breaking a commitment. Or something with business turning around or changing completely. So that's why it's all about perspective. Tell me about the Fool energy in reverse. The Fool energy in reverse has the Eight of Swords as the challenge. So it's like somebody's just really not wanting to move forward with the situation because they just don't trust it. They don't want to take a leap of faith because they don't trust it, and they feel like it's the energy of you feeling like something is restricting you. It is more about your faith in yourself. That could be what's causing something not to move forward. It could be as simple or as difficult as that is. It depends on how hard is it to get out of your own way. Tell me about the Three of Swords reverse, because this ultimately what you're dealing with right now is letting go of some sad situation. Because why? Ultimately, it's bringing in good news for you and your family. So whatever is disagreeing with this, or however your business is conducted, or however it is that your family is doing as far as business, I think everything's going to be okay, because you have the Page of Wands twice. So there's ultimately good news, and there's refocus on where the family passion lies. Yeah, and it's still within that enlightenment time. So I feel like if this is big business decisions, it's finding out what is going to bring the good news for you. Does that make sense? I know that's so simple sounding, but it is being enlightened about what will bring about good news. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles energy here, future energy, because this could be, it could be signifying a hard time, yeah, for others, not necessarily yourself, but it also might be a time where you're being asked to give it your all with the Ten of Wands. Give it your all, no matter what, because these temporary situations are hardships that we push through. And remember, I do readings like every day. So there's something that will be shifting the weight or shifting the priorities. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. It does have a lot to do with offers here too. Oh, there's another Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. That's very significant. What you're thinking about is what you should be fighting for in this now moment. And the issue is to take a leap of faith on yourself and get out of your own way. That's the advice. Because you can't view the outcome of a situation by just looking at the situation. So if you can't even look at a situation, then the perspective won't change and the good news will never come. I hope that makes sense. Let's pull some more cards. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands in reverse, since this actually is an issue here. This not moving. Yeah. The hesitancy to have movement forward is what caused most of the conflict in whatever these family or business relationships are about. It caused in what is considered now still to be an internal conflict within the family or the soul group. So tell me some advice on how to get through this Five of Pentacles energy, because it's usually some kind of worry, and it's normally it's financial. It could be about, yeah, well, there's finances again. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, resources. Oh, it's also about the Queen of Pentacles energy with the Judgment in reverse. It has to do with forgiveness. So there's an issue with forgiveness really not being applied here, and therefore could have an impact on the economy. And so it's as serious as that. So I just want to say that is it's as serious as needing to get along has to do with getting along with everything in the world, like the reciprocity. To keep things moving, there has to be a letting go of resentment and anger. There has to be a pushing forward, even though you've done all that you could do. there has to be a facing this situation that's Five of Pentacles. Even if it's hard to face, that is the perspective shift, is that you just can't see the outcome. But the outcome surely is going to be good or in your favor. And the Page of Wands. I can see like business going really, really good. Or just something with the matriarch. It could have to do with health issues with matriarch, and that could be okay too. Issues about forgiveness. Issues about forgiveness. It's regarding a past situation where somebody left and there wasn't much information after they left. So that's what it's kind of regarding. The Page of Swords energy here. All right. So that's what I've got for you. Let's pull a modern goddess deck. So the advice to you from your spirit team is to get more information, do your own research, and fix those family issues from the past here, because it has a lot to do with keeping your thoughts centered, focused, and focused on positive things, focused on the mending, right? Instead of the possible separation, focus on the mending instead. Okay, and I have a Saraswati, and Mazu, Mazu comes to rescue you. She's definitely the goddess here of sea and things like that, and to help with those issues. The Saraswati is the energy of just being so talented and skilled that all the attention here with Saraswati energy is going into learning those new skills and focusing on being brilliant and increasing mind power. So focusing on the brilliance here. The Knight of Cups energy being on the bottom, I didn't even mention. It does have to do with an offer, and it is genuine. I'll add that. It's like a loving offer, and it is genuine. And I have 30. You are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a talent for setting and reaching your goals, and you have an optimistic attitude that has a good uplifting effect on others. And number 6, I am nurturing, saying that your heart is your gift. Being a natural born nurturer, you have a talent for helping and healing others. Being the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those you love, and that is the year of the 6. I am nurturing. And that's the energies that I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading, guys. So let's, I want to wrap up, but I don't want it to be not as long as everybody else's. So you know what? We'll pull one of these cards from Buddhist teachings. So we'll pull one of these. Whoop. I think this one. Mindfulness of breath. Okay. Mindfulness of breath. Anapanasati. It says, first settle the body by becoming aware of it. Letting go of tension and observing the breath. Find comfort or gentleness in this acceptance of the body, just focusing on the breath without any criticism here. It says, bring attention to your breath and notice the sensation of breath, whether it is cool or warm, as it flows in and out of the nostrils. Bringing awareness and the expansion and deflation of the chest. And be aware to the belly expanding and relaxing. Now stay focused, just aware on that breath. Observe the breath, be with the breath, come back to the breath again and again. And that's what I've got for you. Taking a really deep breath here. Mindfulness of breath. Anapanasati. Beginnings and endings. Mindfulness of breath. Sending love and light.